Yo, what it is, what it was, what it do. You know, we in the building and we back. We back again in the new year, 2022. Baby, what it do? We got something special in the house for you today. You know them as the whole lot.
Whole lotta.
Whole lotta dread shit. You gotta understand when it comes to talking about positivity, about getting people to do stuff for you and yours, for your family, and to drop bars. He don't even cuss like that in this music. If you don't know, I am talking about the one, the only, ElxSavo is in the building.
Yes, sir.
What's going on with you, man? That's that top dog smile.
Live in the building, live in effect.
Loving it, but see, you popped your bottle already.
Oh, that's
so
my
now I'm gonna have to pop this one for you too. All right, we gonna do that there. We Bella Air in the house today.
Yes, sir.
See the drip.
Yeah, I had to do something different. I told him it's gonna be all button up and sunglasses this summer. I'm gonna switch it up.
Oh, you trying to get somebody to put a ring on it?
Yeah. She close.
That part, man. ElxSavo in the building. Whole lot of dread shit.
Yeah, man. Shout out my man Juju. Free my man Twan.
Juju and Twan.
Free 40 Cal. Shout out Reem.
Free the guys, man.
Whole lotta.
Where the hell was Free Mercy Loaf?
Oh, Free Mercy Loaf all day. Free Mercy Loaf.
So, who came up with the concept, or was that literally all of y'all, because all y'all niggas got dreads?
I hate doing this because Twan's usually the one, but he actually, we all sat down. He was like, we all got dreads. What about a whole lot of dreads? Something like that. We all, the whole lotta. We did that together. But Twan originally brought up, we all got dreads. What about a whole lot of dreads?
Okay.
So it started off with Twan. He brought it up, and then we all agreed on to add the extra lotta and dread shit though. Yeah,
that shit fire though. I be saying it now.
Yeah, that's why I'd be mad if one of my men cut their dreads. That's the thing. This is more than just hair now.
I'm about to say I don't fit.
But you gotta hurry up and lock it in.
It ain't that hard. Get some
Y'all can go into the chats right now and let us know if you think J Kid should lock his shit.
So, it ain't that hard.
Huh?
It ain't that hard.
Yeah, no. When did y'all start that? Like, how long y'all group been going on?
I think we knew each other longer than we've been making music. Probably about 4 or 5 years we known each other. But the first song we made was we was just sitting there freestyling, and we came up with the hook. That was about 3.5 years ago.
Damn, that song?
Struggle. I think it wasn't that. I don't think it was that long ago.
I swear it was longer.
It could
than
be.
that.
Let me check. It could be. My dates might be.
Cause listen, when I first moved out here to these parts of Maryland where we at, everybody was ratchet. We had little twists, little plaits.
Hey, look, Ratchet Boys. Shout out Juju again, cause he got me up to Ratchet. But
shout out
Ratchet Boys was way before a whole lot of Dre shit.
For sure that. See, I had a misconstrued.
Yeah, Ratchet Boys was that's that shit right there.
Tell the people where you from, dog.
Originally I was born out the city, DC, East Street, but I would say I'm from Maryland because that's where I was born and raised. We moved out PG, and that's basically where we was at half the time we was growing up. We went out North Carolina for a little bit, but I would say I'm from down the road. Originally, I'm from DC, but I grew up all around Maryland, PG, Cop Heights. We done been everywhere.
Kentland.
Yeah,
That's PG County for all y'all who don't know.
If don't nobody know what PG is, Pistol Grip County, that's Prince George's County.
Because old fat man coming in, like I said, on the technical difficulties mission for the good of the campaign.
Indeed. We had some static going on earlier and everything.
Some slight shit. You
can get up in there. So from PG, DMV, so you consider yourself DMV, or you straight up like you just gonna push like?
I ain't one of them niggas. I say DMV, you know, because DC, Maryland, it's all the same.
You know, we
A lot
part of the
people-
reason why niggas started saying DMV, right?
Yeah,
Shout
man.
out 20
Yeah.
Bello.
All of that.
Heavyweight.
All of that.
It's just, I mean, I don't see a lot of people take it a little too far. I don't really see too much of a difference, you know. You cross Capitol Heights Station and then there's PG, and then you cross down the street 2 more and then you're in DC. So to me, it's all the
Southside.
same. It's the same shit, you know. It's cool.
Listen,
DC,
I'm from Landover.
I'm DMV, but yeah, you know, I respect it.
For sure. See, I'm from Landover as well.
Facts.
Backside, Kenland, Flagstaff, grew up in Cap Heights. And listen, he ain't lying, because you can be on Southern Avenue, on Shell Street, talking about you a Maryland nigga, and you can spit across the street. And your spit is from D.C. It just works like that.
Yeah,
J. Kid, what's going on, man? What the hell you got going on, man? He quiet as hell over here. What's going on?
I'm just, updating, trying to get everything updated, man.
This is what we do. We update, we work.
that's what I need to do. I need to start updating some shit, man.
All right, so you're from down the road. You're from PG, DC for real.
Yeah.
But you a PG nigga, Pistol Grip County.
So-
When did you start your music career? Oh my bad. Go ahead. You
No,
had,
no,
you
I
had
mean,
this shit.
same thing. When it, so with the artists that's from this DC, were there artists in DC that inspired you, you know what I mean, to become a musician, or it was all outsourced, other people, like people that we see on TV?
Right. It wasn't. I can't even say it was any DC artists. When I was growing up in DC, I wasn't listening to music. I was still young. So I don't even know who inspired me to do music. I just started rapping on my mom's phone, to be honest.
Ooh,
She used to
fire.
work at Checkers. Now that's when we lived out Kentland. It was crazy. So it was mama always by herself. Right. So I was at work with her behind Checkers. She had the little slide up white phone. That's when Boost Mobile had the slide on. So I'm in back at Checkers. I took one of Lil Wayne lyrics. It was like, I don't think you're beautiful. I think you're beyond it, right? Yeah. So I heard that bar and I'm like, rapping can't be that hard. So I took that bar. That's when my rap name was King Trey. I was King Trey like that. But I wasn't really rapping. Yeah, but I wasn't rapping. I was just bullshitting with bars, So I was like, if it's violence in the street, King Trey can calm it. I don't think you're beautiful. I think you're beyond it. And then I was like, that was easy. So, started writing some more, and, I just started recording myself rap on my mom's phone. So I don't even know how I started. I just
Shout out to
started
Mom's
rapping.
phone.
Right, shout out to Mom's phone. She got the first holy grail up there, you feel me? And give it up for Savo for starting this journey since he was a youngin'.
She
That
know,
is fire.
She know, on that white phone right behind Checkers. She know.
Checkers off of 202? That's crazy.
Right down the street from
You'll
the
have to
house
excuse
and
that the
that
phones
way.
is gonna go off because we actually out here getting money. But
Yeah,
anyway,
yeah, we're live right now, so we're
Man,
making it do what
because
it
for
do.
once I would agree, but it's my wife this time.
Oh, you
you didn't have to
That was
negate the whole point. You could have just rocked with your team sometimes. Blew up the whole spot. God damn.
Oh, by the way, if you ain't know what was going on, that is the infamous biohazard that just hopped back on the table. We had to bring that back ever since Listen Vision back in the day. Me and Bio ran a radio station
shout
back
out to
then.
Listen Vision. It's not there anymore, which makes me sad. But Boom is doing big things. I think he's out Vegas now, but he's doing big things. But they always used to fuck with us and give us a real platform. And had the radio show for a little while up there at Listen Vision. So shout out to Listen Vision and
Shout out
everyone
to
from the
Listen
Listen Vision era.
Hell yeah, that's a yo. How many projects you got out, man?
Got out.
You got no projects?
Only original records. None. YouTube. I definitely have songs like this too. Ratchet Boy Savage.
Right.
There's about 3 to 4 songs.
Ratchet
we
Boy
doing there.
Savage.
And shout out OG because he shot one of those videos.
I
Lovely.
sure did.
Lovely.
And that was the one we did in the warehouse
Taylor
buildings,
Port.
right?
Oh, so you did too, because you did the Taylor Port video as well. Taylor Port.
I
me and
sure
my man.
did.
Yeah, so you
On the
did
block,
2 of her
right?
videos. Yes, sir. Yeah.
We be working.
Yeah.
I got a comment on something I saw that you had said earlier about I'm not falling for the fuckery of buying leasing these beats and shit like that.
No, that's
Now,
what I said.
I can agree with the leasing. If you're gonna get it, just go ahead and get it. You know what I mean? If you can. Now, if you trying something new and you want to test the market and see how it's received before you invest a lot of money into the record, I can understand that. But if you really trying to do something with it, you gotta own that shit outright. So that anytime that hits anywhere, you are getting money for it. It doesn't matter if it's a lot or a little. You get a little bit of money. A lot of times, that's a lot of motherfucking money.
$1 million worth of game right there.
Yeah,
Make sure you register your
It was
shit.
more like I mean, I don't know. Out of all the things that he told me, of course he put me in the loop on how to pay and lease my beats.
Oh no, I know.
I just never did it.
I know.
Why.
But let me tell you, as someone who
I don't know
disgustingly
why.
enough doesn't have any projects either, I just shit on people's stuff
man.
all the time.
So we in the same mood.
We are, but you have to account for an extra. Like I'm about 20 years in on this. I'm almost 20 years. I'm like 17 years in this music shit.
Yeah.
Yo, people are fucking mad at me. But I'm telling you, I do remember the first time when I came out in 2011, and we went to that. I was living at the studio, and we made trap music and there was another one we made right at that time. It was trap music. It was definitely street cred certified for sure. We made that, but there was one more, and it's motherfucking escaping me. Mob music. We made them all in that studio. Yeah, we made all of them in that studio down there, and we registered all our shit. And yo, we was getting like 50, 100,000 plays in Japan and Paris and wherever the fuck, and we was getting
I used
money.
I used to post a whole
this is
catalog
wild,
with
dog.
something.
Spins in Ghana, like that's a thing. Like holy shit, yo, that's crazy.
Overseas,
Diversify your bonds, dog. Fuck out of here.
They love our culture.
Typical
overseas.
young guy weed culture too. We got the funnel.
When you been on tour yet?
I'm sorry?
You been on tour yet?
No, I have not been on tour yet.
We gotta get you on tour, cuz.
I go to little local showcases where I'm a little bougie. They try to make me pay to perform sometimes. I don't really do it sometimes. I like to perform for free, whatever. It's understandable because usually when I pay, it's
some shit.
yeah.
It's some
We
shit.
get there and then nobody's there.
Well,
There's no type
anyway,
of promotion.
I'll hold dear to that because I brought him to 2 shit shows. Like I didn't know it was supposed to be lit. It was supposed to be up like that, but then you know, shout out to my man, but his shit was.
The thing with that is if you a booker or promoter and you dealing with anybody who's any way affiliated with Top Dog Family, Fortray, Blue Spade, whatever the case is, if you have us at a venue, even if we're like, yo, we don't want no money, we just, you know what I mean, but we're not paying you, that's crazy.
Yeah.
And trust me, we can get paid. In our heyday, me and Cyrus would definitely get $1,500 a show. Anyway, you know what I mean? I'm not saying that that's a crazy amount because it's not, but most of you motherfuckers are still paying. Anyway, you know what I mean? But you gotta know that I'm bringing 10 plus people with me, and we all going to spend something at the bar. You know what I mean? Like, you should want us in your establishment if you're trying to make money.
Nah, fact.
Because we don't travel alone and we don't travel with broke people. So, yeah.
That
Anyway,
isn't indeed.
Hey yo, it's still be having me dying. That's what it is.
So any bookies out there, new bookies getting on the scene, come holler at us.
Right.
Definitely.
Yeah, that too. Yeah.
Any new promoters, definitely come holler at us, man. Come get your feet wet with us.
Yeah.
That part.
Yeah, I never.
Yeah, we got tired of having to deal with all of you people who suck, and we're just like, okay.
So check this out.
What's up?
How you feel about sloppy 6ix9ine? No homo. Double no homo. That sounded crazy.
Yeah, we gonna talk about-
Y'all was just gonna let that ride out?
All right, now look.
I didn't want to be the one to blast you on there.
This a grown show.
Hold on. Everyone just bear with me.
It's Cyrus.
All right, now.
That's what I was looking for on mine.
Like I said, there's no explaining on why he did what he did. There's no lie. He shouldn't have did that. This story, just this done. First off, but
Which
second
part?
of all,
But he walking around like it's all good.
I'm getting there. It's a lot of people that say the same thing. He's just walking around, but now he might not be walking around. He might be flexing, but it's a lot of people that's definitely not ready to get into a shootout with like 8 or 9 police officers. 6ix9ine. So
No, because he stays with 12.
I was
man.
legit about to say, but even if you catch him when he's not around 12 police officers, there's going to be cameras, there's going to be everything. It's going to be way too high profile. They're going to want to know who did it because it's going to be a high profile case.
So what about when he ran up on Meek Mill?
Should have at least
That
snuffed
was
him
at
in his
the
shit.
No.
strip club, right?
Nigga, that shit look like in the parking lot.
He already Meek Mill is a businessman. Shout out Meek Mill. But look, he did the right thing. Don't waste your energy on a pussy shit because all he would have did was what? He would have beat him up and did what?
He would have told.
Yeah,
Confirmed snitch.
He would have told. So
Confirmed
him
snitch.
walking away was the right move. It's okay. Everybody knew he was a snitch. You beat him up, you probably got a lawsuit. You never know.
That nigga is the troll of the fucking year.
But that's why he goes viral so much. They have to know where he's at all times. He'll post this, he'll post this, he'll post this. He'll wake up 6 and 7 o'clock in the morning, and he'll post all the way till 3 o'clock in the morning. But that's not just him going for clout. That's like the feds watching his, hey, yo, make sure ain't nothing going on with him. You see him? Okay, 3 a.m. he over there acting goofy
Put the tabs
and shit.
on him.
Yeah,
Right, well, even just watching him to look at him, not worried about someone gonna do something to him, but saying, well, let's see what the fuck he's up to. Whoops, someone just ran up on him, and now you just had the feds watch you commit this murder.
But at the end of the day, I mean, ain't nothing gonna happen to him right now because, I mean, don't nobody wanna deal with that.
Well,
Nobody wanna
especially
deal with
not
that
right
bullshit.
after all those RICO cases and people are pleading out
They
to fucking
still
50
coming
years.
out.
Bro.
Yeah, and they still coming out.
And they said Young Thug gets out tomorrow.
You
I
want to
saw
know
that earlier. Yeah, I saw that earlier. Young Thug to be released on Thursday.
Everybody has to.
Now, I don't know if that's true. I don't know if
One
it's
to
true.
everybody.
On the internet, I don't know if it's true. No validation.
Well,
But
you know, some reports said that what they doing is pulling up and talking about shit that already happened. And niggas went to jail for it.
oh, double jeopardy shit.
Double jeopardy shit.
Right.
So,
Well, I heard with the one rapper they was trying to say because in a song he said something about his jewelry and something else that they were like, oh, that's a charge. How the fuck are you gonna charge somebody for some jewelry? And the lifestyle he represents, like they charged him with that as a charge for criminal charges.
Yeah, I was reading.
Like for what? For living a
they doing the
lifestyle.
most
That's
out
crazy.
here, man.
I was reading a little bit about it. They definitely was on some bullshit. They was trying to charge him. They trying to say basically you can't even say, oh, I sold such and such and such in a song. Basically, you say that you can get charged. Basically,
Yeah, for sure.
It's like the.
I mean, if you specifically talking about shit like on the 15th I shot Johnny in the leg on 15th and M like
that's
yeah
different. That's different.
you
They making it. They making it seem like freedom of speech is slowly going away.
Yeah.
That's what they making it seem like because a lot of the shit probably don't even have nothing to do with
Only
it.
slowly going away to the lower population.
Oh, let me
and
point
the
out.
lower class level. You gotta understand because I still don't understand. So they doing all this 6ix9ine and all this Ricos, but at the end they talk about the guys that raided the Capitol and that was in the Capitol and they got text messages about all that stuff that went on. But you're sitting up here telling me that this guy doesn't want to come out and they need to talk to one guy. And he's like, nah, I don't want to talk to y'all. Because class bracket and tax dollar wise, he's on his class bracket.
Right.
He doesn't want to talk, so they don't have to press him to talk. Now you come down the food chain
I see what you.
to
Okay.
our
I see
poverty,
what you're saying.
but
I
only
see-
because don't like they're like, oh, okay, don't get it twisted because we gave you this money. It comes from this.
Right.
So now Young Thug has money, and yeah, you got the chains and everything, and woo. To the man in power,
You gotta-
that's fake. That's you know what I'm
You
saying?
gotta.
bogus.
That's a fair point, but I gotta play devil's advocate for 1 second. I got to. Every single one of these people caught up in these indictments. Yo, can we stop broadcasting all of our elite on every video we ever shoot and everything we ever do? There's
Fucking
8
goofies.
million guns in every video and packs and whatever the fuck. You know what I mean? Like, come on, dog.
You said stop broadcasting illegal shit. I stopped rolling my blunt. I had to look for a minute. Like, you talking about me?
Man, we got
But
medical
you got
cards.
your medical cards.
We're good.
I'm just
That's
saying.
hard. Hey,
not
we
a
ain't
good
fucking
activity.
playing with you. We legit over here. Get your card.
Right.
If you're a felon, get your card.
Damn right.
Because if you're not a felon,
You know me.
go get a gun.
But you feel me? Like you setting yourself up. You know they looking at you because you black with money. Number one, they're already like, what the fuck? I don't like it. Now you hood on top of that. Now you gang affiliated on top of that. Now you well armed on top of that. No, you're done, young. They don't want you there.
So can we say that this is a socialization type egotistic type
What you
thing
think?
when it comes to like, because you figure, okay, He's not online doing all this yet. But then as soon as you get this money, you get this endorsement, now you online, look at this. Oh, I got a band sitting on my arm like this. So now you sort of, you know what I'm saying? You putting yourself out there. You feel me?
Right.
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah,
You
it's
can
a
do
target
that,
on
but
your
you
back.
gotta step light
Yeah.
when you do
I was
that.
about
You
to-
can't step crazy when you do that.
You become a target.
You know what I mean?
You
Yeah.
will
Yeah.
become a target.
I think it all depends
He
on
could
how
have
you
said
move.
that a
Like
long
you said,
time
you just gotta move according. Because I've never been in a situation to be like, how would I don't know because I don't know. I don't politic anything like that too much. But what I can say is, like you said, I think it's depending on how you move. It definitely is because you tread softly. I don't know if y'all heard that before. You tread softly.
You better tread
It's less of a chance for you to be a
on.
target. Ain't nobody gonna want you, and ain't nobody gonna want to come hurt you and rob you because you're the nigga that's coming back. It's one of those. You know what I
Well,
mean?
That part.
there's always going to be people who want the negative for you, but when you putting out the positive, there's going to be enough people that recognize that and rock with it.
Doing that now.
I mean, for sure, because anytime you're doing well or doing good or doing better, there's people who are doing bad and doing worse.
Yeah, like
You don't like that, especially people look. Yeah, I'm doing better than you anyway. If you don't like, you either love me or you hate me. There's no in between. You know what I mean? Like, I'm an asshole, but I'm that way because most of you people suck.
balls.
You know what I mean? You
Waist
suck.
deep.
You do nothing.
You
You
niggas are
provide nothing. You
trash.
contribute nothing to anyone. There are plenty of people out there. No one's life better in any way, shape, or form, but they take from people. We are good on those kind of people. I'm good on them. I need 0 time spent with those people.
So I stay to myself.
On my dolo, I be at work or I be in the crib.
Working the cooler with the kiddo.
And some pussy.
So if you get a feature with anybody,
With like
3 of them, if you got a feature with 3 of your top favorites,
Is that dead or?
who would it be?
I
Well, 3 dead, 3 alive. If it's that many.
Okay, I like that.
There's plenty of dead.
3 features that I would want. Okay. First off, easy, Lil Baby. That's easy.
Shout out to Lil
Definitely getting a feature with Lil Baby. Now, not because of how he moved, but his numbers and the way he rap. I like the way he rap. I'm not gonna lie. Definitely would have made a song with Juice WRLD. Not gonna lie. That's yeah. So it'd be Lil Baby, Juice WRLD, and probably business-wise, Jay-Z.
Okay. Yeah, you got it though, Jay, and then get some.
Yo, the thing about Jay-Z that get
Lil
me,
Baby,
at a
Jay-Z,
certain
and
point,
Those
he
be
got
the three.
too rich for me to understand what he was talking about. Like before, I was like, man, I had the Benz. I was all right, cool. You know what I mean? Not that I didn't want him to evolve, but when he said the line, something, fuck show money, I spent that on drapes. Yo, and he was getting $500,000 a show at that point. So that means $500,000 on drapes. For those of you who don't know what drapes are, they're like blankets for your window.
They're in that room. They're in that room in your mama's house you ain't supposed to go
You know what I
into.
mean?
That's what the drapes are.
$500,000 drapes, I don't know what those even look like. I didn't know there was such a thing.
Oh yeah.
And I'm pretty hip to stuff, but I had no idea.
Them shit's
What are they made out of, like
cathedral
unicorn skin and shit? You know what I mean? Or like the Loch Ness monster scales or some shit.
He said unicorn.
I mean, I'm saying $500,000 for some window covers. Like, shit. Throw a shower curtain in that bitch and keep it moving. But I'm ratchet anyway.
Get a sheet
Yo,
right
what's
off
up,
the
Brandon
bed.
Lane?
I
Shout
mean, you
out
can,
to
but the sheets see through. You know what I mean? You shine a light through that, it's coming through.
Stay with the Bel Air. Well, little occasions like this, I stay with the Bel Air.
I'm currently not drinking due to restrictions. But I have my medical marijuana card and I'm high as fucking giraffe. I got a moon bounce. Currently.
So who was the top 3?
I wouldn't say these aren't my
He
top
said-
3 rappers, but I say Lil Baby, Juice WRLD, and Jay-Z.
He put them all in. He put them all in one.
Okay.
He did clarify Jay-Z was more so for just
Like
as a business decision. if I do a song with Jay-Z,
I know, you know,
it's
it-
gonna
it
be
might
big because
open-
it's Jay-Z.
yeah, it's Jay-Z.
Yeah.
That one song will probably open like 500-600 doors to something. You never know.
And then I briefly discussed how rich Jay-Z is.
Something. Where your party at? We're performing. We're performing in Cuba.
What's okay? So what's your signing bonus agreement? Like, what I mean is, how much are you willing to take to sign on that deal?
Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I've been.
'Cause I want to know.
I've been asked this before. You want to know the question? I'm not, and when it comes to signing a deal, I'm not really worried about me at that point. As long as my deal come with my mom owning a house, it comes with my mom having a house, I'm signing.
Facts.
I'm
Yeah,
signing. As
we
long as my
got
mom has a
Shout
house,
out to
I'm
Take
because
Care
the
of
money
Mom.
is gonna come back. Because I know my music, the product's gonna come back. But if my deal somehow can come with my mom having a crib to stay, first just pay it off. You know, we got it. You know, I'm signed. I'm good.
As long as you're not signing away like your masters
Oh,
or
well,
your
you know,
likeness,
no.
then
Yeah,
you're
no,
golden.
stuff like
If you're
that.
signing away a portion, like half of your music rights, that's cool. You can still keep 100% of
Yeah, that's what I'm
merchandising,
saying. Yeah, of
100%. You know what I mean? Like,
course.
you can make it. That's what most of these rappers do that shit.
So what was the number?
You're on the
You
contract.
said what was the number?
I want to know where your mind is at, my God.
He said, fuck a house, what's the number?
That's a good question.
Like a nigga, you want to sign that piece of paper. You're about to sign that contract to Def Jam, to Job, to Blue Spade, to Universal, but it's because they're giving you this much. Blue Lagoon, all of that. But how much are you taking before
Because
you
you
sign?
can say buying a house, but if you're going to Atlanta and you getting a $200,000 house rather than going to New York and getting
That's true.
$500,000 house, you know what I'm saying? So, or would you have them move you down south, like
See that?
stipulations? See, stipulations of the contract.
Yeah, of course, yeah. I mean, I don't think I never really thought too serious about
They want to
that.
get the number.
Yeah, but a number. Well, you know what? This is a trick question. I seen this, right? It would be dependent on what they offer, right? I learned this before, right? The whole, podcast, interview, stuff like that, right? You don't answer questions, you ask the questions. Right? You know,
Very smart.
Yeah, so
Very smart.
I like that. It depends on what they offer, you know?
He on his goddamn shit. He know what I'm giving away my secrets.
I ain't gonna go too high. What you willing to pay for me? Well, let me see what you. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. I would see what they offer.
You?
before I put a number on. Yeah.
If it was me, I'd give you 2.5.
2.5 mil. You're good. That's your contract.
I mean, that's what I'm offering.
That's what you offer. Gotcha.
But would you
That's
take
the
that?
signing bonus.
That ain't the signing bonus.
No, that's his
That's
Just
just
advance
two-
money on
just
your
two-
contract.
That's 2.5 mil. What's the like you said? What's the stipulations of the contract though? Because when people sign certain contracts, do certain things.
I hope y'all paying attention to the game.
Sometimes they just give you a bunch of money, be like, hey,
Straight 360.
you gotta drop,
deal. What's
you
up?
gotta drop this and that, and you gotta make this amount off of this and that, or you owe me money basically. So a lot of that is basically like a big front. They just front you everything right then and there, and you gotta make it back, or you gotta pay it back.
we
It's
know
called America. It's called America.
gonna tell you niggas the number.
It's called America
I ain't gonna do
because
too much and then try to spill the beans, but you
Hey,
gonna
look,
have to
we
pay it
legit
back.
know a couple artists who signed some deals with some large numbers attached to them. I'm not gonna say any names.
Man, we ain't gonna do that. But they homies though.
They family, whatever, we know them, and at the end of the day, they ended up owing the label money because the label.
And all they got is a chain.
Yeah.
and what happened? This is America, Jack. The land of I'ma put your ass in fucking debt until you pay me back,
That's a
and you
fact.
gotta prove to me that you can pay on the credit card.
Hey, look, you still
Bullshit.
sipping over there? What you got? You
Oh, yeah,
sipping?
of course. I got I can't even tell it's the black one, so I can't tell how much left. But it felt like it's like right here.
For sure. We still sipping. All right, I gotta do this real quick, so we can understand. We gotta make sure we get the sponsors in. Fontanelle drinking water. A little spring. Say it.
A little spring of love.
A little spring of love. Only available here at the Blue Lagoon Entertainment Lounge and One Touch Tattoos, Jay's Barber Lounge.
Yes, sir.
Come and get it. You gotta stay hydrated, baby. Fontanelle drinking water.
Definitely
Tap
stay
in.
hydrated.
It's just a little spring of love.
I like how you say that.
That's my favorite.
Stay hydrated. Gotta stay hydrated.
questions right now. I want you to answer these questions. I can take it with you.
I am ready.
Speedway, are we doing like a speed round? Like, yo, you got 3 seconds to answer this question?
Now, are we doing round robin? Are we going around?
Yes.
I'm about to say I wouldn't do a speed round because certain questions I'll be having a.
I know, but that's why.
Well, yeah, but that's why we
I
giving it
want
to
to know
you.
what your first.
All right.
That's the whole part of
Let's
the
go. Come on,
influence.
I'm
Yeah.
ready. Okay, I'm ready.
All right.
I guess I'm the designated driver tonight, but that's fine.
Rihanna or Christina Milian?
I love Rihanna. I'm definitely going with Rihanna.
Rihanna.
I'm gonna say, my question is, J. Cole or Pusha T?
J. Cole.
Pusha T.
Do you think Pusha T?
Absolutely.
This is not your round, sir.
Everybody has different shit. I think J. Cole. Pusha T is that man is
It is now.
But
It is now. Shout out to DMV, Pusha T.
You already know. Punch that good Norfolk.
I said I don't really listen to a lot of people's music. So from the music that I did hear from Pusha T and J. Cole, I would say J. Cole.
Now, that wasn't me bad mouthing J. Cole either. J.
No,
Cole
no.
is a dope
No,
lyricist.
yeah,
I like
J.
J. Cole can really rap.
Yeah. It's just based on your preference.
That's all I really care about. Can
Yeah,
you
that's
rap?
right.
There's no preference. Even if I don't listen to J. Cole like that, when I hear him, I'm like, yo, J. Cole, spit. You know what I mean? And that's really all I'm looking for. That's what rap is. Can you spit? Nah. It's easy. I could have my niece making a song that sound like 14 songs you bumping right now.
Yeah. Yeah. Your question for him?
My question for him, you want real basic
You ever
shit.
had this cakewalk?
Paper or plastic? Boom. What kind of person are you, dog? Paper or plastic?
Paper or plastic?
Paper or plastic?
Paper or plastic? Y'all think I'm talking about grocery bags. I'm not. Paper or plastic? You going to pay for something, what you paying with? Paper or plastic?
Definitely, I'm more of a paper guy. I would prefer plastic. Usually it's paper.
You heard it
Paper.
first.
Yeah.
Pay about that motherfucking money. It's that paper, baby.
Definitely.
All right. Drag on or chinks?
That's an interesting one.
Chinks drugs? Is that Chinks drugs or
That's what I'm
Chinks-
saying.
Chinks were from Ludacris.
Okay.
Gotcha, okay.
Oh, Chingy.
Chingy, excuse me. My bad, Chingy. Shit.
Somebody say,
right there. Not
I
Chingy.
gotta go with Chingy. Yeah, I gotta go with Chingy. When you said Chinks, I was like, wait, what? Okay, Chingy.
Yeah, that's a whole two different worlds. That was my bad.
Chingy, yeah.
Chingy.
It was who
Chingy
or
or Drag On?
I don't know.
Don't forget Drag On Moving. Oh, that was the influence. My bad.
He younger too though.
Yeah, I think you might be upset.
He
I
missed
don't know
Drag On
who
being
that is.
being like up like that.
I
That
know
was when we
Chingy.
was young,
I know
dog.
Chingy. I was listening to Chingy, but I don't
Chingy
know.
was jumping when he was
I
coming
don't know
up.
who Drag On.
For sure.
Yeah, I don't know.
Drag On is
By
like
the way-
DMX little homie,
Yeah.
dope artist.
The fast spitting nigga.
Cuz moving gang.
music.
Moving. He moving.
Yeah,
I
Big
didn't-
Fortress.
yeah,
Hey,
I
but
didn't
look
listen-
though.
I didn't know a lot of his music. I didn't listen to his music.
Yeah.
So
Damn,
I
my
can't
You
bad.
missed it. It was before. It was a little before you.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Just to put this out there, interesting fact: ElxSavo and Cyrus the Virus have the same C name.
Some extreme Leo shit.
That is big Leo shit.
Can't you make this shit up?
And I am definitely an asshole.
So I think my question is going to be currency or crypto.
Oh man. Okay.
Based on what you answered for me, that's an easy answer for you.
Yeah, I'm about to say.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Currency.
Yeah.
My man want that currency.
So we go do.
He wants real money, not the promise of money.
You know, man before anything, of course. You know. It's currency.
Currency.
For sure.
But you do accept
Yes.
crypto.
Of course.
Absolutely.
That's why I said before I answer my question, I said, you know, part a man before anything.
Yep.
It's right or wrong. Yeah. Of course.
Take care of his damn kids too. So currency. Need
Now-
that physical.
Man, look.
I'll give you the dap on that for sure. Shout out to everybody raising their kids.
I'll be supporting when people, you know, give me shout outs. Because I could do a lot better, but I'm doing, you know, better than a lot of niggas would.
Hey bro, you doing it. That's what
You're
matters.
doing it. That's the fact. You're not trying. You're doing it.
Yeah.
We gotta make it happen. Big up for that. That is good stuff, man.
Mr. Music, what's up?
What's up?
Thank you.
albums?
I would say I haven't been up there to purchase beats or anything, but from what I hear and from what I know, I would think I would go with singles, because if you was to buy your beat or whatever, you can get 100%, 100% royalty, stuff like that. But whatever you so you can always get your 100% if you pay what they want. Or if you don't have promotion for your album and it don't sell, it ain't really gonna. It depends on how it sells when it comes to albums. So with your singles, you're going to regardless. But I think a single is easier to push than an album, because if they don't like one song, they probably not going to listen to a seven. So I'm gonna say I think I'm gonna go with. I think I will. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with singles. I think I'm gonna go with singles.
Can I jump in on that? Because that's a juicy question that I.
Yeah, enlighten me, because I never been asked.
No, there's no wrong answer to this question. In fact, it's probably financially smarter right now to do singles, because you can invest less of your money up front and just put a little bit more into this one than you might normally have. See if it hit, whatever. But to me, albums is the move. But just because albums will separate trash artists from real artists. Real artists, they'll always have singles, but they make dope albums. You know what I mean? Like, I haven't even listened to it, but a lot of people are saying Future new album is trash.
I ain't even hear it.
I haven't heard it. I can't comment. I've seen a lot of people saying that shit is trash. Now, that's not shocking to me, because he makes a lot of singles. You know what I mean? Like, an album got to have a flow to it.
Right.
It's got to be multifaceted, diverse. It can't just be all singles. Right. You're going to have, if you had a 13, 14 track album, you're going to probably have at least 3 or 4 singles on that joint that you're going to actively push at any given point, one after another. Right. And then the rest of them is where you're really supposed to shit on everything for everyone who bought your album for the singles.
But I also think that Future, his album making is weak. I think his singles, Future makes good songs, he makes good features. And them shits blow to the top of the 100 chart all the time. Yeah, right. His albums, he need help. Right. He need help.
But that's exactly what I'm saying. To me, Future, as a smart businessman, he's not a good artist to me. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like, he's not. But that's just me. I'm not trying to hate on him. That's just the name that came up. You know what I mean? But he's not a true, rapper to me. You know what I mean? He's one of these, I call him, club or single rappers. You know what I mean? Like, he make music for partying and getting fucked up, and guess what? People are always going to party and get fucked up. So if you're out there living that lifestyle and really promoting it and whatever, those people's going to fuck with your shit. But if you listen to him rap, he's not like an amazing rapper. You're not like, yo, you hear that shit? Yo, you fucking hear that shit? Future just said, no.
But that's just like Pusha T and Kendrick Lamar. Like, they make singles, but I think they're singles that they pick to put out there off their album. Yeah. I think it's based off of the message they're trying to push,
but
not
they both.
You know what I'm saying? Future's based off that. Oh, I want that ATL drum line and da-da-da-da-da-da-da. But then Kendrick gonna come with some Holy Grail, and you know what I'm saying? He gonna teach you this. He's gonna talk the spiritual of the culture, and you know what I'm saying?
And
but
that's
I
what
think
draws you into his album.
That draws you into it.
Where he coming? Yeah.
I think it's also you pick off your album 2 singles. You know what I'm saying?
Well, peep game too, though. For people like you just said, like Kendrick, and who else did you just say? And Pusha T, they reputation and they sales and they fan bases is that point that they need not put out any fucking single. Right. They could just say, hey, I dropped this project, here you go, and people are gonna fuck with it. You know what I mean? Because they have that status and respect for making dope projects. Yeah. You know what I mean? Not just singles. Yeah, they'll have singles or shit that come off as a single, but half the time if you hear artists like that talk about it, they wouldn't even try to make that song a single. It just blew up, and they were like, all right. That happens a lot too. But they dope artists. They albums is press play.
Absolutely. Every time. Half the time.
My bad, y'all. Savage Survivors, and I'm back. You know what I'm talking about? We had to fix everything up and everything. We live. It's going to look better when you see the visuals, baby. You know what I'm talking about? SpadesHouse TV 2. You can go on Facebook, find the link, click in, chat in with us, send your questions. We in here.
Oh yeah, tell them send the questions. I like those.
Yeah, you know that.
Yeah, you know what I mean.
You got any questions for us?
Question for y'all? Oh yeah. I got a question.
Switcheroo on that one.
Yeah, I got a question. All right. What song, or this is a weird question, right? Which song, right, that y'all make together that you knew for a fact was nice on the beat? Like, what, you just making songs, you just be like, wait, do that again? Just one of them what do you call it? I guess you could say one of them standout tracks. Just one.
So you
song.
said what song made me say get on with him?
Basically, like you just listening to
I was fucking with Cuz before I heard his music. He was on the bus with us going to New York and he heard my song. And I didn't even notice he was on the bus.
Yeah, I was really at the very beginning of my rapping. I had just gotten with this label. Shout out my brother Eric, Direct Logic. But there was a bus trip of a bunch of different DMV cats to New York, and the first trip, it wasn't even none of the homies. It was Mo Better was there representing Top Dog.
Shout out to Mo Better.
I met him. Yeah, definitely a legend. I met him that night. And then, like, a month later, there was another one of them same bus trips, except this time, all of Top Dog Hill, except for, like, white folks wasn't there.
Yeah, folks wasn't there.
Yeah, but literally all the homies, they was on that bus. And that was when I met Cyrus, Infa, and all that generation. And we was just and freestyling. They was strippers on the bus. We was wilding out, yeah.
But I'll tell you to answer your question. Sweetheart, brother, she got a set of twin brothers, had a show, I think like in Moco or Silver Spring somewhere. And man, when I tell you this nigga was there, he started spitting. And he was spitting, and I'm like, dog, if I close my eyes, he sound black, right? So I'm looking at him for like, I want him. I want to sign him. I want him. He got to be around. He like, no, nigga. So I'm like, all right. He's still spitting, crushing shit. I'm like, yo, let me get this nigga. Like, no, nigga. I'm like, man, all right, it must be because he white, right? Or whatever, but it ain't that. I don't give a fuck about that. Like, this nigga spitting. So I'm like, did you hear what he just said? He said something I can't remember. It's such an old song. I said, did you hear what he said? He said, go ahead and get him. And that's when I hollered at him like, yo, come to the doghouse. Come to the hood. He came with his peoples. Then he's been coming around from then. And then me and him did, I think the first song ever was Stomp. Stomp with Deuce 4, DTS and them. Homie. The BD homies. G-Face. Yeah. It was G-Face, me, Bio, and DTS.
Yeah, GTS.
I wish it was on cue. I would say play that motherfucker. Yeah.
Oh, that's on MySpace.
I don't even have that song, dog.
That shit is on.
I don't even have I shouted it out in a couple songs, but nah, we don't even have that right now. That's how old that shit is.
And I can't log into MySpace.
Right.
Is MySpace still up?
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah, very much.
The dude who owns Fox bought it, I think, some years ago.
What?
For like $500 million. I remember because someone was totally off topic, but somebody was on Facebook. You know, the dude from MySpace is Tom. As soon as you were on MySpace, Tom was your friend. He was the only friend. You know what I mean? So someone was dragging on him. He said, well, that's not how you run a business, whatever. He said, says the guy from MySpace, whatever. And he came back with, says the guy who just sold MySpace for $500 million. And I said, oh my God, the burn is real. Tom from MySpace got that bag.
The big bag.
Shout out to Tom from MySpace. On the beach doing something dirty.
MySpace ain't gonna get me goddamn Rico.
I got
With this dude though, to answer your question on my behalf, honestly, like his songs was vicious. But the first time I really heard it was on that bus trip. But the thing that really got me, I love this motherfucker's ad lib, young. That that shit. That shit got me, young. I was just like, yo, that's the coolest shit ever, young. And I don't know why, but that's just how I felt.
I almost couldn't remember where it came from, and I know where it came from. And I think that's the first time I've ever said it live, like out to people. That ad-lib I do was me redoing the DJ scratching from, what's his name from New York, the light-skinned nigga.
Oh,
I definitely remember you telling me that.
Clue?
Not Premier.
No, it wasn't.
DJ Clue, the one that looked like Lloyd Banks.
That's not Clue. Clue, go ahead and shoot.
Clue in the face do look a little bit like Lloyd Banks, though.
Yeah, with the chain strap shit.
Bro, the way they wear, the way their hats fit and the way their beards
Yeah,
fit.
yeah.
Clue looks like Myth Bleak.
Clue is light-skinned.
Myth Bleak is
Clue
black.
Nah, I'm
Like
like real black.
Look it up. Yeah,
Fuck that, I'm looking it up.
Clue's like brown. He's not like. I
This
think
is brown.
You're talking
But
about.
Bleak black than the motherfucker.
Yeah, I'm about to say Bleak black. Yeah.
Bleak black.
But they
I fuck with Bleak tough. A lot of people don't forget about Bleak. Bleak can rap his ass off too.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
That's a fact.
If
Shout out to
Jay-Z
Marcy.
said you was
Yeah.
next,
Oh,
even if you
nah.
didn't
DJ
rap,
Clue,
you
brown
know.
as a
Yeah, see,
motherfucker.
brown
Maybe
as a motherfucker,
it must be the photo shoot colors.
But pull up Lloyd Banks now and tell me that he don't, like,
no.
at a quick glance, the way the hat fit and the way the fucking shit is boxed off look exactly the same.
Man, you gotta be juiced up, sauced up on the quick glance. Hell no. Hell no.
Yo, them niggas looking like, bro.
I can't
You
say.
ain't they don't look alike. And he look like the nigga. You know what I'm talking about. Pumper?
Brian Pumper.
You know what fucking
Brian,
talking
the
about.
porn star who's
Smashing
rapping.
all the bras.
Brian
Yeah,
Pumper.
Now he looks like Ryan Pumper. He had on all the rings and shit.
Yeah. Yeah. It made
Shout
no
out to that
fact.
nigga for smashing all the bras.
Hey, one more drop I gotta do for the sponsors, man. When you need that cut, don't fuss. And whenever you're going through that phase, oh, please behave because you know them ladies is doing them braids. And it's fiercing if you come to get a piercing, and there's no slack when it come to the test. You got to come to Jay's Barber Lounge and One Touch Tattoos with Piercings by Biohazard, man. 48 East Franklin Street. You understand what I'm saying? Hagerstown, Maryland, 21740. We open from 10 to 6 p.m., taking last walk-in clients at 5:50. Jay's Barber Lounge, One Touch Tattoos with Piercing by Biohazards, man. Tap in, get her done.
What's the website? We need the website one more time.
Yeah, we need a website so they can
You
watch
can go to
us
Spreaker.com. That's SPREAKER.com /SpadesHouse TV 2. If you go on Facebook, just search up SpadesHouse TV 2, and you will find this live broadcasting right now.
Right now.
She tried. She said she can't see it.
Well,
She tried. She said she can't see it.
she must be with T-Mobile. Anyway.
That's crazy.
Yo, where are the horns? Hit a sound effect for me as I just shit on T-Mobile. Like my phone isn't T-Mobile. That's right. Really good T-Mobile. Unless you want to pay me, then you guys are awesome.
The no bull man. All right, simmer down. We glad you came through, man. And we do something different when we trying to appreciate people. So for you, being a returning guest, because you are on season 1, welcome back for season 2. And the first artist we had on season 2, that shit is fire!
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Break fire to these bitches.
We're here.
Fire! But for being here and blessing us, your time, your conversing and all, we are giving you the headline showcase here on the first scheduling date, and we're gonna let you rock out in this bitch.
Okay.
We'll do some promo, our marketing, bring the crowd up in here, let you rock out, have the show jumping. We gonna get you paid for this show too. What's up, ASCAP?
Yes, I am registered.
Shout out to ASCAP.
Shout out to ASCAP. Everybody here is ASCAP.
Definitely shout out to
ASCAP, I want my
ASCAP.
free shirt too.
That part. Blue Lagoon is ASCAP.
Yes, sir.
You don't know?
So I can stop bullshitting on that. Actually, if a car or anything, Oh, you got a card or anything? I got the cash right now. We can register like right now.
Well, we're gonna register all that other shit later.
Hey, yo,
Don't worry about
you know my man's about that shit. He said, if you got a card.
Yeah, because he has cash. He only does with cash, remember?
Earlier, he said currency.
I got big
Yeah, you know what I'm
What's
saying?
up, yo?
He ain't playing around. Niggas ain't playing around. Hey, man, you ever been to Cali? You ever been to Cali?
No, sadly, the only trip I took with you guys was when we performed in Florida.
Oh, that was dope for the Loke Fest.
Yes.
Hey, the Loke Fest was
That is
dope.
the only trip
Hey,
that
shout out to Harlem Crew, Dirt Gang. You know what I'm talking about? The Loke Fest down in Florida. That shit was. That was Harlem Crew shit, man. That was the 30s.
That's why I went on there. I'm at Ops. You said, yo, Ops.
That's the owners.
When he said that, he was like, yo, Ops in town. I'm like, oh, all right. Put my shit together. Tighten up.
Nigga started.
Ops in town.
That's why I don't even, if you hear when we talk or when I say, I don't even say that. I don't even say ops. There's one ops, and that's my dude.
I know that's why.
And I'll go stand in the trench with him whenever.
Shout out Black Ops, right?
Shout out
Black
ops,
Ops.
yeah.
No, we gonna put you on the stage. Oh, you know what I wanted to talk about?
Oh, yeah.
That video you did that went viral and got over 100,000 plays. And I know you know what I'm talking about. You went, and ever since you did that, you actually went more viral, and I don't even know if you noticed that, bruh. Like, you on the front cover on the police car in front of the police station when they did the little race shit out here.
I remember, yeah. And I didn't even know I was up there.
So, about how you don't know that you was on the car?
So when I was up there,
Sound like shit,
'cause
huh?
I was just standing on top of the car, like, you know, we were just chilling, you know, having fun, you know. Well, I was having fun because me personally, it wasn't, you know, it wasn't really one of them situations to have fun. It was a pretty bad moment, you know. They was trying to protest and stuff. But, you know, I was just standing up on top of the car, you know, and I seen that picture get posted everywhere and all that. And then me and you, we walking and talking. And I didn't even know none of that was going on until somebody showed me the live and the news report. I didn't even know.
It's crazy.
But, I didn't even know at all.
He was in the zone.
But
That's what
video,
happens.
I mean,
When I first seen that,
about the kids video, the one with
yeah,
I was talking about the kids. I was sitting in the backyard.
yes,
yeah.
with homeboy. Listen,
Yeah.
I seen this video, yo. My wife seen it first and shared it. Said, "Did you see this with Day Day?" We call him Day Day. If you don't know him like that, don't call him Day Day. Okay, his name is ElxSavo because you might
You
get
might
uppercut.
catch that Will Smith real bop.
Real quick, don't say my nickname. Don't say my nickname.
Chill out, bro. That's what they say.
But no, dog.
Definitely. That's what's up, though.
I seen that video, bro. And when I tell you, hey Jay, listen.
What's the video called? Matter of fact, so
It's on.
I want to pull it up on YouTube. What's it called?
It ain't
Let's see
even
if
the
we can
title.
find
It's him freestyling and shit.
The sad part about it is it was just a little clip that I posted on Facebook. I didn't know it was gonna get that many plays. It got like 100,000 plays and like I think 16, 17,000 views. I can't remember, but it's a Facebook clip.
That's dope.
I didn't even put it on YouTube because I was just rapping on a beat. And one of my people I used to chill with, I used to call her my sister and shit. I mean, she's still sis for real. We fell off. Shout out Lottie, but my sis Lottie.
Shout out Lottie.
Yeah, Lottie,
What's up,
shout
Lottie?
it. Yeah, I was sitting right in her yard and I started rapping and she was like, "Bro, record that right now." And she picked up her phone and recorded me rapping it. And yeah, that's basically how that happened.
That's dope.
That's fine.
I
I'm
was gonna
glad.
make a song of it, but if you notice the song, it just end after that because I
Yeah.
was showing her the hook and like the verse that I had, but the song wasn't done. I was gonna make it an actual song, but after the clip that I ain't gonna lie, bullshit, I didn't even finish the song. But it was supposed to be an actual song. I just never finished it.
That's fire, dog.
Yeah.
And you know, that's
That's fire.
within the past, I want to say 10 years. Yeah. The past 10 years, the internet platform and things like that has been a success. Like verses like that's been a success of a lot of people's career and the start. Like, what was that? Justin Bieber? That's how he got what? The Beaver? Shout out to Beaver Fever,
Shout
bro.
out to Beaver,
Come on,
man.
baby Beaver. But yeah, we remember you, baby. Now on a goddamn before that on YouTube, and you got discovered. So, you know, that viral is a big step, big platform for everybody, man. Especially if you don't have a platform or you think you don't have a platform, because all you got to do is pay the money, and you can have a platform.
And that's where
You heard?
That's what
Hey,
I was
we
telling
drop
him earlier.
jewels all
That's what I was
day
telling him earlier.
long.
My music, a lot of my music. That's why I get discouraged at, because I don't pay for my beats. Like I told you, I don't lease beats. I just go on YouTube and then go to the fucking studio and make the song, right? So the promotion and stuff like that is bad because it's not paid for. So those sites and pages that are supposed to be sharing it and promoting it and boosting it are not seeing it, obviously, because I don't own the beat and stuff like that.
Right.
So that's where I be messing up a lot. But my fan base, you know, if anybody listens to my music, I got a new fan. That's that simple.
Exactly.
Yeah, music. Yeah, not even.
Shout out to his music.
You go to YouTube, you type in Ratchet Boy Savage. You know, you'll see.
Can you spell that for us, sir?
RATCHET BOY lowercase x Savage.
You heard it first. Go there and look for it.
And every video that we posted on there, except the first one, shout out Top Flight. He shot my first professional video. Like, you know, I actually paid a lot of money, professional, but
Yeah,
you know,
shout out Top.
we professional
I see a
too.
lot of
You know, shout out Top Flight, but
Absolutely.
we professional.
Yes, we
other
are.
than that, other than Top Flight video, Cyrus, shout out Cyrus. You know, other than Cyrus, we shot our own videos. All the editing and everything is us. You know,
That's
we
what's
do
up.
our own work. You know, so all that. And I'm down to expand with people. You know, you can hit me up for a feature, whatever. I'm down to expand. As long as you know, dropping some fire there, bro. I expand. I'm down to.
You already got his email. He said 1,500 for a feature.
Everybody.
And that's for song and video. If you want song feature, it's 500. If you need video, it's a stack. No, excuse me. Right, did I say it right? You told me. That's why I said it, right?
You said it right.
Yeah, it's 500 for the feature, excuse me, and it's 1,500 for the feature and the video.
Yeah, you were saying it right.
Heard it first.
All right, man, you got any messages you want to give out to people?
Any shout outs, any.
Yeah, he said shout out.
Let's go. Messages, shout outs. What do you want the people to learn from this? What do you want them to take away from this as you as an artist, as you as a person?
I'll be delivering one message, and a lot of my music, even if it's trap music or if I'm doing a pain song, I mainly deliver one main message. It might be two messages put together, but it's one main message. You gotta really focus on the people who are trying to help you better yourself. But there's always, I'm not going to say everybody, but there's always friends that are not really, you know, helpful when it's time to change.
Mm-hmm.
They're not helpful sometimes. There are more what you call temptations.
Yeah, and distractions.
Sometimes. And distractions. Sometimes. Not everybody, but sometimes that's usually the fact. So, you know, if you realize that somebody's like, you know, keeping on your ass, making sure you're on your shit, you know, definitely appreciate, and you gotta take them seriously. If they trying to help you better, they definitely care for you. They not selfish. They ain't no beneficial. They definitely care for you. Make sure you take care of them people who definitely want to make sure you do better. That's my main message.
Please
That's
do
what's
that.
up.
And I told y'all, and I don't know, everybody that do follow already, I said this guy who's going to talk about this and that. I pre-titled it and everything because that's how he is.
Positivity.
And that shit is real because we have the same birthday. 10-year difference. And we, like, when I be kicking it with little homie, bro, he remind me of me that same year. That same age. When that age, I did that. That age, I did that, and it's crazy because it's fucking crazy. It's just that his dreads are way longer than mine. You understand what I'm saying? We the same height and everything.
No bullshit.
Twin Tower, troubles. But look, man, we right here and we coming to the closure or the conclude. You gotta tell these people where to find you, how to holler at you, your email, your Facebook, your social. One more time to clear so they can find your music and keep supporting you.
Hold on. Before you say that, Twin Towers. So, did you hoop? Did you hoop back in the day?
I still can hoop, yeah.
You still hoop?
It's been a while since I hoop, but I mean, I still got it. I just wake up. I won't. We going to the court at 3:00. I just won't smoke all day, drink a lot of water, eat some food. I'm still down to hoop. I still.
That's what's up. Yeah.
I'm balling.
Yeah. So we gonna get out there. That's what's up. My fault. I didn't mean to interrupt you.
Good. I like self-discipline, shit like that. Yeah. That's my shit.
That's.
I still up quick. Niggas say we hitting the court. When we going to? Y'all want to go to the court tomorrow? When they going to the court tomorrow? Yeah, that's it.
That's what's up.
Niggas love to hoop. I ain't gonna lie. Hooping was we used to hoop all day, every day.
That's it.
Shout out Kareem, Juju, Calvin. We used to hoop all
shout
day.
out all them guys. I know
Shout out all the Maryland
brothers.
ballers,
I know all them young
Francis
brothers, man.
boys, all that.
All
man.
good people, man.
KD.
And you know what we super glad to do with this platform is to give everybody that we know for sure that got that talent, that push to give you that wave, to give you that platform. Because y'all got it, man. Like I said, we got a 10-year difference. And I did that shit. I want to relive it though because I miss it, but I'm older. You doing it. That's what I'm talking about. That's why you doing that and I'm doing this.
I'm learning.
You learning and you doing though. That's the key you got to do, ladies and gentlemen. Okay? Like, don't let nobody hold you back on nothing. You heard what he said out his own mouth. You hear me rambling every day. You see what J is doing, dog. We work, we grind, we make it happen to take care of everybody else first and then you, because doing just you is really selfish. You'll be okay.
Yes.
You'll be okay.
Once you fuck up and you're only taking care of you, you ain't got nobody to lean on if you need help.
Facts.
Remember that.
One more time for ElxSavo, man. ElxSavo in the building. We in here. Season 2, episode 2. We in this motherfucker, man. Unfiltered audio. Season 2, SpadesHouse TV. You see the drip. Merch coming up. And we on there, baby. Fuck is you talking about? Oh, but wait, I don't even think he got the answer. Wait. Where can they find you?
Yeah, where can they find you?
Yeah, we missed that one. I remember.
I was never really too social, but I know, you can go to Facebook, but I don't fuck the Facebook. You can go to YouTube at Ratchet Boy Savage, RATCHET, lowercase x. You know, the lowercase x is like the space without the space. Savage. SAVAGE, Ratchet Boy Savage. And you'll see the songs that I drop. And believe me, I got a lot of music dropping, but we gotta pay for them beats first. They coming. We gotta pay for them beats.
Yeah, so him and Biohazard and Mo Better is so fucking stubborn, dog. These niggas are immaculate artists, and they don't have a fucking album.
Don't worry, Blue Lagoon gonna supply your beats. Don't worry.
Oh, you know, we got you, Blue Lagoon.
We got you.
We got you now. We're about to have a contract.
Yes, sir. Don't you worry.
You know me, like I said, I ain't selfish. Wait till my man Twan come home.
Free Twan,
Free
man.
my
I
nigga
miss
Twan.
Twan,
Shout out
man.
Twan. Wait
Free
till
Twan.
my nigga Twan come home. Oh my God.
Yeah, it's on.
Oh my God. Yeah. Shout out my man Twan, bro.
SpadesHouse TV. Oh, what you about to say?
Shout out, just doing shout out my brother, shout out my mom, shout out Mark.
Go ahead and get your shout outs out, man.
Yes, sir.
Shout out
Yes, sir.
Monet, shout out Honey Block,
Hit the horn, hit the
I got two special ones. Shout out. Two people they be, doing their own thing, and they be thinking people forget about them. They, look, I'm in y'all corner just to let y'all know, bro. I've never forgot about y'all. I always fuck with y'all. Shout out my brother Ray Ray and shout out my cousin Deontay, bro. 2 special shout outs.
Hey,
Shout out my cousin
the
Deontay.
nasty rapper.
What's up,
Shout
fam?
out my nigga Deontay. You heavy? Shout out my cousin.
And rest in peace, Top
Hey, you
forever.
I love that nigga.
Stay on time.
We at the Blue Lagoon,
Yeah.
and this is what Top said he wanted his club or restaurant to be called. And then JP and J come along, and we come along, and here we are.
At the Blue Lagoon.
Season 2!
I got baby lungs. Y'all better not comment on my shit.
We are live, so, you know, we're waiting for the directors back there to do what they do because they taking forever to push that button. I guess we're giving you all the behind the scenes. So once again, shout out to the sponsors. Fontanelle Drinking Water. Shout out to the sponsors. Jay's Barber Lounge, One Shirts, Tattoos, and Piercings by Bio. Shout out to the motherfucking sponsors. Fontanelle Perfume.
Can I shout out to them?
What's up?
For my wife. Okay. B Attitudes, you know, hair, lashes, anything you need. B Attitudes, their location is in the Valley Mall in Hagerstown, Maryland. They got 2 locations, actually. One's on Franklin Street, one in Valley Mall. Be Attitudes, because your beauty is a part of your attitude.
Let's get it.
And shout out Brandon and Slay by Yolanda. Listen,
Shout out
I
Jay's
like
Custom.
this. I love all of this.
Jay's Custom Grills.
Oh, the
Don't
grills.
forget to get your grills done. Just like Quavo, you know, your favorite rapper, just like any of them. Come holla at me.
Custom grills and no.
This is the best shout out ever.
I'm coming for that. My bad. Shout out Tez. Tez on FaceTime. He made a hookup. Shout out my man Tez. I'm about to go to Tez's house, make eat a hookup.
Hey,
Shout out
there you
Tez.
go.
Shout out my man
Hey,
Tez.
season 2,
Shout out Tez.
episode 2. SpadesHouse TV, live and direct. You feel me? Hey, yo, my camera just stopped on cue.
That is fire. I like that. I felt bad good, bro. That